to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. And he makes good on the layup.
That's the thing about McCollum. He can absorb the contact and still complete the play.
Jokic a screen. Buckets passes to Jokic, and that one drops.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Middleton. 17 points in his last outing. Good defense by Jokic.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Alex Song.
There's so much that Jamal Murray brings to the table offensively. He is such a critical piece of their puzzle.
And you assemble an all-swagger team. Jamal Murray is on that roster.
Well, you're right, Kevin. And look, where players really gain their confidence, their swagger, if you will, in this league is when you play your best on the biggest stages in the playoffs. Jamal Murray has certainly done that. He has earned his swagger.
Already expanding his game. Sarr trying to get better at attacking quickly off the pass.
Jokic sets the screen for MP. The Nuggets with another miss. Wizards leading by 3. It's McCollum on the wing. Drives to the hoop. Back to Coulibaly. It's McCollum on the wing. He's covered by Murray. McCollum, no good.
You can't play better defense than that, patrolling that mid-range area.
Here's Buckets. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
You know, guys, we have to point out that tonight is Dunks for Dollars here, a great charity event that this team is set up to benefit local dog rescue.
It's great to see the team reach out to the local shelters and help out dog rescuers. It's a great benefit to a great organization, and I'm sure there are a lot of dog owners out there who feel the same.
Now, MP following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum, and it's good for 2.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
McCollum passes to Middleton. McCollum with the screen on MP. Fires the 3, and that's good. Chris Middleton for 3. Middleton's got his second basket of the night.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Got a hand on it.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
Middleton the pass to McCollum. Middleton against MP. Middleton can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Jokic with the screen on Middleton. Buckets passes to Jokic. In transition, here come the Wizards. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on MP.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
And, Coach, one thing that David Adelman stressed was getting this Nuggets team in much better shape.
Yeah, it seems like they wore down in the playoffs last season. So improved conditioning and more depth potentially could help them hold up better down the stretch.
Christian Brown's checked in for Hardaway. And he's good on the second. So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
Here's Coulibaly. Oh, good with the triple. The Nuggets trail by 3. On the wing, MP. Defended by Middleton.
Oh, look at that dunk! Just unbelievable.
And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance NP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
And here is MP following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. Jokic kicks to MP. Jokic sets the screen for MP. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Wizards leading by 4. McCollum with the bounce pass. Middleton for 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Gordon with a screen on Middleton. Here's buckets. Rebounded by the Wizards. Middleton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And we're about halfway through the season. And what better time to see how the Rookie of the Year race is starting to shape up. A lot of bright stars on this list. You look at MP. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
Well, no debate here. He's running away with it and looks poised for big things to come.
And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Middleton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. McCollum with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. McCollum passes to Middleton. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Murray. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. Jokic a screen. MP finds Murray. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
Well, when Murray is passing the ball to his teammates, they are at their best.
Pass to Song. Now Middleton. From outside the arc. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
So it's the Wizards now. 9-point game. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season. Middleton outside. Coulibaly with a screen on MP. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now, here's MP. He had a career game last time out, bucket after bucket.
Readiness is so important, and the moment he saw his opening, MP was ready to attack.
Pass to Coulibaly. Middleton outside for 3. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Buckets passes to Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. A different look for Denver. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Jokic, and it's Johnson in for Aaron Gordon. Keyshawn George, he's checked in for Washington. Kisper comes in for Coulibaly. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. They lead by 7. Pass to Middleton. Pocket 6. Jacks up a 3. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. MP with it. Now defended by Song. Floats one. Buckets can't hit.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough. to keep him out of rhythm.
Middleton finds Kispert. McCollum outside. There's the three. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selection. You have to be set up for success.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to Middleton. In the corner, George with it. The Wizards working the ball around now. Middleton looking it over. Back to Kispert. Washington needs to get a shot off here. They grab their own miss. The Nuggets trail by 5. Screened by Valanciunas. The drive by MP. Brown the pass to Buckets. Stolen by Kispert. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And the dunk by MP.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Washington leading now by 3. Pass to Kispert. Now here's McCollum. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Man, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Chris Middleton has been on display for the Washington Wizards, and he continues to torment them from three-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. We'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Wizards.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Keyshawn George is out there with Bagley. Then there's Kispert. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And it's Johnson in at the point guard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. To the inside. And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
Screened by Valanciunas. The kick out to Brown. Johnson against George. MP sets the screen for Johnson. 5 on the clock. Brown finds MP. Puts up a deep 3. MP's good from way out there.
Well, you got to get out on the young man, or else MP will just rack him up.
Pass to Johnson. And they call an illegal screen here. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
Take a look at Murray. He's among the top 10 in the voting in the Western Conference. The fans rewarding him for a tremendous season so far.
And I'm sure he's grateful for that. But, Kevin, I know what he really wants is a spot in that starting lineup.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Here's Johnson. He has yet to score. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
First free throw is good. And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose. But after years of just treading water and mediocrity, I think the fans appreciate the clear sense of direction from this group.
And both free throws good for Johnson. And this summer, Carmelo Anthony inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. The former 3rd overall pick by Denver back in 2003.
And he played 7.5 seasons with the Nuggets, his longest stretch with any team, representing them 4 times in the All-Star game.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He ended up with 59 points and moved the ball well, feeding the hot hands. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And this is the 2nd full season for Brian Keefe as head coach of the Wizards.
Even in a rebuild, setting culture matters. Keefe's approach, accountability, teaching, and no shortcuts.
For the Wizards, Champagne's checked in, and it's Koulibaly in for Whitmore. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Kispert. Back to Koulibaly. McCollum up top. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Champagnie. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, McCollum is so poised in pick and rolls. Excellent job navigating it there.
MP left side. Valanciunas, good.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
McCollum kicks to Kispert. George finds Kispert. No good on the 3.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Valanciunas passes to Buckets. Valanciunas sets a screen for MP. Back to Valanciunas. Johnson against George. Pass to Kispert. And a wide open look for McCollum. Knocks down the 3 ball. McCollum's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, defensively, you can't allow McCollum to get good looks from the corner.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Denver making a switch here. Murray's checked in, and the Wizards making a change here as well. Sarr's checked in. Buckets passes to Johnson, and Johnson with the stop.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Pass to McCollum, and stolen by Murray. Now, here's MP. 23 points in the game. Murray against McCollum. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Murray's got 6.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Now, Koulibaly. Back to McCollum. Five to shoot. And he can't bank that one in. The Nuggets leading. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. A moment here now to see the numbers for MP.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10. And maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Jokic has checked in for Denver. Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
Jokic a screen. MP's on the move. And the dunk by MP. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Jokic with the steal. Jumps up, and Jokic slams it in.
The court awareness of Jokic is so profound. He knows where to be in every situation.
Pass to Sarr. And it's Kispert in the corner. Here's McCollum. That 3 off the mark.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
The drive by MP.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
To the middle. There's Jokic being aggressive inside.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance. That's a strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Oh, get up, MP.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs. And Sarr gets it to go on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got assist number 7 for him tonight. MP deciding where to go with it. Jokic a screen. Buckets passes to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
Wizards trail by 7. Pass to Champagnie. He's looking for Kispert and finds him.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Jokic a screen. MP passes to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Nice play by Jokic. So crafty in pick and roll.
And so it's Washington with it. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Now, MP. He has 29.
Smart pass by MP. Great to see a young player making the right decisions with the ball.
Here's McCollum. Pass to Kispert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Jokic.
You don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Gordon's checked in for the Nuggets. Kispert hits both of them.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Murray dishes to MP. Jokic sets the screen for MP. Bring it up for MP, a three.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
And the dunk by Kispert.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Jokic a screen. And here's MP for three. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
To Champagny. And here's McCollum for three. Good on the three-point shot. McCollum's got 11 points.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
Jokic a screen. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Pass to Song. Back to McCollum. It's up a 3. Murray with the defensive effort.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low. Well, the defense tries to collapse on MP's drive, but he just refuses to back out.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Corey Kispert.
Well, we've seen this before from Middleton. He's excellent at getting to his spots and finding his rhythm.
The drive by MP. And yes, it's good. 16 points for him.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
And the big fella Alex Zong showing promise. Greg especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game, and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jokic, rebound by the Wizards. And with that, the Denver lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from McCollum. And so it's Denver with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching, and this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really liked were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. And let's focus now on our game. MP has been dialed in.
You gotta love what MP is doing. Looking like a true superstar. Reminds me of myself and Ernie.
You know, I don't need this kind of abuse. I don't have to be here. Like, we can go one-on-one right now. Shaq, you know what? Ernie, you referee. Shaq, you get the ball. No shots in the paint allowed.
Huh? What'd you say?
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, You can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.